So the mission today, guys, is a big one. We gotta give some love to Nemo. We already changed the tire, went to Dumaguete City, bought a brand new one because the one we had already was completely flat and even making bubbles. So when it's making bubbles, yeah, that's the time it's gonna pop. I'm done. A lot so far in the Philippines, and this is definitely a unique culture here. A very rich and deep culture here. I really enjoyed it so far.
Your idol.
So we got a new one replaced, and we're now with Joseph. We're fixing our storage, our big box in the back. We both need to do some painting. It already broke off once. We did a welding job, and then we're gonna have to change the oil. We gotta change filters, and then already adjusted the coupling a bit. So lots of things we gotta prepare Nemo for a big road trip. We also gotta buy a rust remover, remove the rust so we can screw them back in. Paint here a bit, and then I adjusted the coupling yesterday. It's a very simple job. You just remove these ones and pull it in, and then you tie it up again. So now the coupling is much better. First problem done. We remove the bracket, slide it out, and now we gotta clean that up, and we need some few more bolts. Wow, what did you make?
Avocado banana shake. But it looks like shake. It's like a smoothie.
Taste test. Oh, it was avocado.
Yeah.
And now we gotta change the oil. Simple here. Just open this one and let it leak out for a few minutes. There we go. Oil is coming good. Very dark. So this one, Joseph, we also need to wash this one here. Sometimes there's like a aluminum after the new bags, but it should be okay. Yeah, you just pull it up, just like that. Uh-oh.
Hi, bebe. Look at this. 3 of them, same color. No, 2. Same color of 7. 7 is the best.
Gotta check the oil filter as well. Well, we finally got it out. The oil filter. Clean that up. So instead of cleaning it, I'm actually just gonna replace it. Got a new oil filter here. Wonder if it's the original or not. What does it say? All the tools and parts are clean now, and now we're just gonna dry it up and then we'll put it back on. Screws are in, tighten it up. And now we can put the oil in. Oh, we gotta open for the oil. 1550 oil. With the new filter, we gotta be slowly putting the oil on. I'm actually holding onto the bike, leaning it the other way so that compartment fills up. Next job, we gotta lubricate the chain. We need to go 3 circles. We need to spray here. 1 circle middle, 1 circle here. Okay? And much closer. Just hold it in. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay. So just tighten up the box under, which protects the exhaustion and the engine parts. So before this was all loose, hanging. Now it's all tight. Much better. Even this one was loose, only 1 bolt. But now it's strapped up, ready to go. Next thing, we're gonna put on the box on the back of the bike. We haven't used that for probably almost 2 years or so. So let's see how it fits. We also went to the city earlier, got some bolts and screws we needed. So let's strap that on as well. About 5 minutes of screwing, and we made some cool adjustments here, guys. See here in between this yellow, that's a rubber stopper. So this bracket is not touching the original body. So this is going to prevent that and keep this safe. Okay, so the body rack is on. Here's the secondary bracket for the box. We gotta screw that onto here, lock that up, and then this box will slide on. It's upside down now, and it slides in here and locks. We also did a small paint job. This part here was rusted, or started to rust, so painted that up, as well this one. And now for the box. Nice. So that's very handy because, like if we're stopping in a hotel or something, we can always unclip here, or actually unlock and then unclip, and then pick the box off the bike. Very handy. And I think that's the only thing we're gonna carry. Not sure if we do the grand. Let's see. Hey, what do you think? The question is, how much stuff are you gonna bring? Even if you carry light, you always carry a lot, and this box can easily fill up.
Yes.
So, what do you think about this? You think you trust yourself to carry very little? 2 t-shirts? Huh? Like me?
2 t-shirts.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, I think we are good to go, ready for an adventure. Gotta buy extra oil, then I gotta buy some toolkit that I wanna bring with me. But all in all, pretty much done. We fixed the clutch, we changed oil filter, we changed oil, we repainted a few parts, bolted this and that, and I think we are good to go. And of course, changed the tire in the front. So, the next thing is, we just gotta update you when we are gonna go and where we wanna go. All in all, this took us about maybe 5-6 hours. And that saves a lot as well, because if you always do this maintenance at the shops, which is perfectly fine, but you know, I think we saved about maybe 6,000-7,000 pesos. And it's fun, I love doing it anyway. I haven't done this since I was a kid with my old motorbike, so good to get back into that rhythm, and I think we'll do that from now on. Just order the parts online and do it ourselves. Ready to rock, Nemo? Let's do it. Alright, we gotta pick up some bananas. They're nice, thick, greenish, but they're starting to take a small color, turning slightly yellow, so I think it's a perfect timing to cut them. Only question is, Shelen, do I cut it here or here? Where do you cut it? We'll just take a chance. Whoa, it's dripping. Banana, guys. It's probably around at least, what, 500 pesos right there, my love. Okay, we got some bananas. And then we have lots of chili because Sheldon's gonna make chicken soup. Look at this, guys. Full blast of the chilies. So many. That's enough.
It's gonna be spicy.
It's gonna be really spicy. It is really strong, huh? Gonna put that in the driveway, and then I gotta show you something new we never picked before. A new fruit is ready. Small decoration over here. We want to add slight green, more natural to the entrance. So we got 2 plants here on either side of the door, and these ones are like a shaded plant. They don't like to be in the sun, so they actually thrive being here in the shade. See how good the leaves are on this one, but only this one that gets a little bit of sun in the afternoon still doesn't like it. Now let's get the secret fruit. Oh, here's one calamansi, but I'm just gonna cut off this passion fruit overtaking the calamansi tree. And here we have something cool, a lemon. One is still green. but obviously we have to put a net back over this one to protect it. You can see there's a lot of bite marks, but obviously lemons have very thick skin, so maybe it's good on the inside. We'll see. Smells good. Smell it. Salamat kayo.
So this is for the kids. That's Yolo and Pia. And there. So they're all good. They're friends.
Check out this butterfly, guys. Hope I can get close to it. And I think we got some calamansi action going on here. We already had the blossom, and these are going to be turning into beautiful fruit. All in all, guys, it's not that much of expenses, these fruits, if you buy it in the market, of course, but obviously long term, it can add up. But above all, in my opinion, it's not much about the savings, it's about the taste. Everything you do, your own. You know how it's farmed, you know how it's fertilized, you know how it's processed. That's the key difference for me. So having your own things, own fruits, look at the birds. That makes the difference. And I'm gonna show you these steps we've been working on, going down into the dragon fruit farm. Here's the first few steps going down, smaller version of the previous ones. They're gonna be going all around here. So far, so good walking on them. It's not hurting the ankle, much more nice. Got some new branches going on here from the Brunei. And as well, here's a new one. Remember I showed you guys the other day. We just got a massive bloom here. I think this is called Orange Giant, this variety. And it's probably the biggest flower it had so far. Massive. The stigma here is pretty close to the anther, so I think it's self-pollinating, and yeah, I can see a lot of pollen on the stigma, so the bees must have been doing a good job last night. So hopefully it's gonna set fruit. First time we get this one. This is gonna be a new fruit I've never tasted before. Completely different shape of the fruit itself and the flower, of course. Very excited about that. And for next video, I'm gonna harvest this one over here and give it to some of our crew for the next video, because we're going on a boat trip, not with the gypsy, but the traditional Filipino pangkas. So that's going to be exciting next video after this one. So that one's ready to harvest, as well 2 more. Here's one still in process, but these 2 pretty much ready to go, maybe 2-3 days, so it might be slightly too early to harvest. Let's see. New flower, 1 more, 3 more. So we'll see at the end of the year how many months a year these guys are producing. So the goal here is to have majority of the year fruits of dragons. That's why I like them so much. The taste, the flavor, different varieties, different flavors. But above all, healthy, super healthy. And can bring us fruits almost all year round. So much nicer to walk on steps here. This is nice. And so far we haven't had to use any chemicals to keep away any diseases or insects. I think here it's just all done naturally. So even if we get some fruit flies, we have a lot of these beetles, and I know they're like the #1 to get rid of them. As well, the big caterpillars and all of that. Once they crawl up to here, the small birds flying around, they will just pick them up. Same with the snails. So we're lucky to have a lot of birds here as well. Cheers, guys. Evening routine. Fresh chocolate milk, always good. So not much going on except what we saw in the video this week. A lot of things always in the background running the boat, and the boat is still in Cebu, unfortunately. Still not in the dry dock. The boat ahead of us still doesn't have its propeller, so it can't go in the water, but that's all good. The boys are taking a holiday anyway, so it's not a big deal. And then we start operation again in 28 July, and it's looking pretty good. We're 63% booked rest of the year. So we're actually doing a lot better than we expected. We said we're going to be in off season we'd be happy maybe 50-60%, but I think we're gonna be maybe 70-80% full the rest of the year. So it's looking good. You happy with that, Thor? Maybe your daddy can get paid next year if we make profit, huh? We can buy some nice food for you.
So expensive.
Yeah, so we haven't paid out anything yet, of course. It's only second year in operation, and last year we ended up in some minus, but this year hopefully it's gonna be a good profit. Let's see. Excuse me, boy, you're peeing on the plant. You're killing it.
Thor.
He just peed on the coconut tree. Ay, ay, ay. And as you could see in the video, we're preparing the bike, but unfortunately we're not going to be going anytime soon. Maybe in 2-3 weeks. Let's see. Ooh. The reason is because we gotta wait for the boat to dry dock in Cebu, and once that's happening, then we take the bike and we drive all the way to Cebu to do 2-3 days, 4 days in the marina. And once that job is done, then maybe we go on a small road trip, maybe 1 week or something, 10 days. Let's see. I'm quite excited for that. I want to go to one spot that I've never been in. Group of islands that we can actually drive to, but a boat as well, lots of boats. Let's see.
You need to throw the ball because you can hear him very well.
So we gotta pack our things now, have early dinner, early sleep time, because in the morning, super early, we got to go, and we're taking a banca to another province from Darwin. Very excited to visit that place, and I give you guys an update about that since Odette.
Bye.
Until next time, guys.
Peace out.
Are you naughty dog? Jake, you're so naughty.